Ja, hallöchen Leute, willkommen wieder zurück zu Wuthering. Wir sind hier wieder im Prinzip spielen das Event weiter, wo unter anderem Chiappa ein bisschen am Singen ist. Sehr gut, nicht schuldig gemacht, das muss ich zugeben. Ja, ja, hört sich sehr gut an, finde ich. Kann man sich wohl geben. Chiappa. Na gut. Dann gehen wir mal gucken, wie es hier weitergeht. Sich so ein bisschen wie Ariel angehört. Ariel, die Meerjungfrau. Die alten Filme. So, wo sind wir hier?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest.
Okay.
For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Hast du irgendwelche Hinweise gefunden?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck. Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word.
Ja, manchmal hat man sowas, was?
So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head.
Und es ist geschehen.
You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
Sicher wohl getroffen. Und hat die Inspiration zugeschlagen.
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
Oh. Kommt der Apfel auf einmal her.
Try it.
Ich weiß nicht, könnte vielleicht etwas künstlich schmecken.
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Ich fürchte, ich auch. Da schauen wir uns das Bild mal in seiner Gänze an.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story, soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end.
Ja,
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Dann gehen wir. Zufällig verlässt man uns mit dem Suchen mit dem Sensor Hinweise. Habe ich den Sensor überhaupt? Okay.
A flute. But it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
Fies. Echt fies. Fies. Was haben wir hier?
A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
Was schwebt ihr denn vor? Eine Harfe? Also, wir müssen schon hier bleiben. Haben wir hier noch was? Hier ist auch nichts. Das ist gleich wohl. Okay. Auch ist das gut. Hier ist leider auch. Hier, ist hier was? Ja, tatsächlich, hier ist was.
Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you!
Da sind die Echos wieder, die Bösen. Wo sind sie?
It seems this lute likely belongs to a member of the Teil society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
Schnell gestorben. Geben wir ihnen mal ein bisschen Saures.
Solo time! Mind the
Sind das
tempo.
jetzt die Ohren? Ich konnte die
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story of it. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
Es ist tatsächlich im Stil eines Dichters.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
Hat sie nicht im letzten Part gehört?
Now, it's in the lute sounds. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Das hoffen wir doch. Recht der Melodie.
Listen, I hear something up ahead. It seems like an interrogation room. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter, we may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within.
Das klingt auf jeden Fall sehr
Farrell
nicht so
of
toll.
the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator, the Codex teaches us those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved apart. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will. Remember, Imperator only
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems, and you are a wise man. I trust you will make the right. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's...
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to...
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify.
Okay, dann reden mit dem.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form, all this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poets' Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
Gesellschaft entdeckte die wahre Gestalt des Feindes.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Okay. Was hast du so zu sagen?
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth.
Was denkst du?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but to that end, he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poets' Society. Using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words and music, our weapons without form.
Sie gegen Angst, sozusagen.
I understand what Farrell was trying to. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact,
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
we don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poets' Society would never place a curse on Raguna. The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Jetzt geht's um Sicherheit. Oh. Warum habe ich Schaden bekommen?
Where is this place? A study? Chacona, are we... Chacona?
Wir sind anscheinend allein.
We must have gotten separated. Chacona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just... I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
Sehen wir jetzt hier.
They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Das ist sie wahrscheinlich vor sie gewinnen war.
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Oh, ich war gerade gar nicht wenn. Ich wollte mich hier aber ein bisschen umsehen. Oh, ich wollte tatsächlich ein bisschen reagieren. Ja, aber wie gesagt, will ich alles durchlesen. Wer will, der kann. Aber ich nicht. Na gut, dann gehe ich doch wieder hoch. Hier wird wohl nicht Interessantes sein.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the...
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
Ist das nicht offensichtlich?
She's always been distant and aloof. But her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Chacona Toccata. As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
Okay.
Rover? Rover, are you alright?
Ja, Leute, ich mache hier auch mal kurz Schluss, weil ich muss noch wohin. Ich sag da mal bis dann und ciao.